Hello everybody, Keith here again. An unusual event, an unboxing video, because I do try not to buy too many orchids. This is from Burnham's. They showed some orchids that have been got in for the orchid festival that should have taken place at the beginning of April, and put them on the website. And there were a couple that I just decided I really wanted to have a go at. It's taken 2 days to arrive from Devon to Derbyshire, so that's pretty good. It's beautifully packed, of course. Sarah's done it. We all know Sarah. We all know she does a fabulous job. As usual, you've got care sheets for Vandas, Miltoniopsis and Miltonia, which might give you a clue as to what's in here. And now I'm going to just take this newspaper out of the top and we'll see what we've actually got, because there should be 4 in here. You may remember, if you've been watching my channel for a little while, that I bought 2 dendrobiums from Burnham's about 6 months ago, and they were in bud when they came, and when they flowered they weren't what they were supposed to be. They were supposed to be albiflorum and virginale, and they both turned out to be Cooksoneanum. I contacted Sarah. I said I understood that you can't know these things if the things aren't actually in flower. She was very apologetic and said she'd do what she could the next time I ordered something. Well, I wasn't really planning to do a lot, but we'll see what we've actually ended up with. Now, that looks to me like a very large dendrobium. Let's see what this is. I mean, again, they're out of flower. I don't know if they're right any more than Sarah knows that they're right this time. She did say that they're all kept in the same part of the nursery. They are labelled, but labels, you know, sometimes go astray, get popped back in the wrong pot. I'm sorry you can't see this, but this is a very large dendrobium. You're talking about something that is getting on for 2 feet high out the pot. It's bigger than the ones that they sent last time, and this one should be albiflorum. That is a really cracking plant, which I will look at further in a minute. It had a little bit of something chewing on some of those leaves, so I'm going to have a really close look and possibly give it a spray of something and see what, if anything, is there. But there's little bits of nubbins on it all over, so it's going to be very interesting to see how these actually come out. So that's one. This is a much smaller plant altogether. Okay, we're certainly getting all to newspaper and tissue paper. Absolutely typical with Burnham. You've got very good. Oh, that's another dendrobium. So that one should be virginale, which it is. Not such a big plant, but another nice one. So here's fingers crossed that I've got something really good. So I'm very pleased with those. They are lovely plants. And, you know, I could not ask for anything better from Sarah. Now then, this I strongly suspect is something that I'm going to struggle with. I don't seem to do terribly well with some of the cooler growing plants. And I tend to shy away from them. But I'm decided I'm going to have another go. So, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness me, that is it. Oh, gad. Look here. Goodness me. This has been packed absolutely beautifully. I'm sorry you're not getting better pictures of this. I just can't get the camera far enough away. Oh, goodness gracious me. I mean, that just says Miltonia. Well, it's Miltoniopsis, of course, in our terms, even if that's not what the experts would have us believe. Now, let me just swing this camera away from the table and up a little bit, and I'll stand back and just let you see what an absolute monster. I mean, that's my paw. Look at the size of that flower. Ooh. And we've got another spike. There's another spike over here, look. So we've got 3 spikes open and 1 spike coming. And we've got a new growth there already. Oh, dearie me, Sarah, that is absolutely gorgeous. Oh. I don't suppose anybody's going to be able to identify that beyond, they just call it waterfall pattern. But to me, that is just drop dead gorgeous. Wow. Now then, something I at least know I can keep. Because I've got a couple and I've managed to keep them going for a bit. Oh, there's my red plant labels. I've actually bought those to use as plant labels. What I want to do with these is, if I'm doing something a bit strange, like, you know, feeding it with seaweed extract or something like that, I'm going to write seaweed extract on that and stick it in the pot, and then I know what I've done last time. I don't keep that much detailed notes normally, and I've been finding that a little bit different. And now then, I've treated myself to another Vanda. I haven't bought one from Burnham's before. I've bought them from Spiceotics. I bought my apricot brandy from them. And now I've got this one. No idea, unfortunately. Looking a little bit dry, so it'll have to have something. But the flowers on this are absolutely gigantic. That's my paw, and it's very nearly as big as my palm. These are gigantic things, and aren't they beautiful? So I've got something there that I am hoping, in the fullness of time, to be able to keep in a glass jar, as I'm doing my apricot brandy. I'm doing the other one. I haven't got a suitable jar, so for the time being, until the lockdown finishes and the ordinary shops start to open again, I mean, it's got a fair few roots. And look here, we've got, do you call it, is that a keiki as such? I honestly don't know. I haven't kept them that long, but I've got two fantastic plants in bloom, and this is growing. I take this as growth. I've seen this on my others. If you look, you can see the dark green of established growth, and then the pale green where it's just emerged into the daylight, and the chlorophyll hasn't caught up. And I've seen that with my existing ones, particularly the apricot brandy. Now, it does seem as if it takes them about 12 months to get used to new conditions. Last year, the apricot brandy didn't do as well as it did this year. But I am absolutely thrilled to bits with that. So, okay, this is one that is going to have to go out and go up fairly soon, I think. I have got some more repotting videos to do, and I'll pick those up over the next few days. But I hope you've enjoyed that, and I will leave you with this Vanda and this Miltoniopsis. And I reckon Keith is a very, very lucky boy. He's certainly a happy boy. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.